I mean, I hadn't heard of you before. No offense, I was looking on the kind of power rankings, looking at. There's a lot of names I haven't even heard of. I guess there's kind of a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
undercover people who are like hella good, and yeah, you were at the top of that. Yeah, so I guess it says you're from like New York, and you what it looked like you were on Slippy, you were ranked top 16, I think. I got to pull it up, but I mean that's amazing. And
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, like how long you've been playing, I guess, and it says you're a Fox
Well,
main, yeah, stuff like that.
I've played Melee. I'm 26 years old, so I've played Melee
Okay,
my entire life.
nice. Yeah,
Like I've literally been playing Melee since before I could use the toilet.
yeah, that's about right
Uh,
when it came out. I guess you were 1 year old, right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I had a cube and I was playing that and Double Dash and even Halo. Like I was 3 years old and I was playing Halo. Like I've just always been
Oh yeah,
playing games that are on that like competitive type of level, I guess.
yeah,
I knew about Melee tournaments like when I was really really young because I followed competitive Halo because MLG was such a big thing. Like people might not remember this, but MLG was on like the USA Network. Like they would just like run the highlights of Halo 2 tournaments like on actual TV. It was crazy. So through that, like I knew about the existence of Melee tournaments. It took me a while to actually start entering them, but I always knew the game was what it is, you know.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's back in the day. Now, I know Mewtwo King. I never knew exactly what MLG was, but I guess I remember like they had some kind of Halo because I played Halo 2 for sure, and they had like a logo with battle rifles, and they did tournaments, and I guess they sponsored Mewtwo King for a while. So yeah, there was
yep,
some crossover. Right on.
yeah, but the second biggest game at MLG was Melee, and then obviously the number one game was Halo 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't great at Halo 2 either. I mean, I loved Halo 3, but I definitely wasn't, whatever, five-star general or anything like that. Yeah, what do you have a rank in that too, or how did you do in tournaments and stuff?
I would have to check. I don't think I ever got to max rank,
Oh, okay.
but I was a pub stomper. I was definitely pretty decent for being 7, 8 years old.
Right on. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, man, beating dudes triple your age and stuff. That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. And yeah, so I have I'm gonna have a background on this interview too. So I didn't know if you had any stuff you wanted me to put up, like just videos from your channel kind of running in the background that I guess you can see it on the call. You can comment on them while we go or anything else you wanted me to put that might kind of,
yeah. I mean, these are all mostly just going to be combo videos, so you could just use them
okay.
as ambience.
Totally. Yeah, right on. Yeah, and if anything pops out, like you wanted to make a comment on some specific game, you were playing in or something, definitely feel free. It looks like my quality's pretty bad, but yeah, man. Yeah, so oh yeah, and I guess so I mean, I'm kind of underground too. I'll just do a little quick intro on me. I mean, I've been playing, like I said, I'm in my early 30s. I've been playing Melee, yeah, all my life too. I was never amazing at it, but I was always more on the modding side, even back in the
Yep.
day. There's like way better tools now where you can just kind of, even like build a whole mod character in like, a few seconds with just these new scripts that are coming out. But have these different free packs people can go, SpongeBob, it
Yeah,
has like all
I've
the
actually seen your
characters.
stuff.
Hey, right on. Yeah,
You
it's
do a great
pretty,
job.
it's like I'm not great. There's so many better modders out there who actually make their own models and they're just amazing artists. But I like to take a model I like and then just, make a whole pack
No,
around
your
it
stuff is
and
hilarious, dude.
right on. It's pretty cancer, but it's fun, And
We love it. Me and my friends love it.
hell yeah, right on. I appreciate that. That's dope. But yeah, so yeah, that's me. And then also have I try to make like just like an open platform where everyone can upload their mods or download it, and it's like you can click on stuff and they pop up here and download. But it's called Easy Mods. So if anyone's ever heard of me, it's probably because of that. Either with challengers.net or Easy Mods. And but yeah, no, that's just about quick 60 seconds about me. And so yeah, I mean, are you down to say like where the tag came from? I guess that was like my first kind of interesting question for the interview.
Yep. So when I was like literally 4 years old, um, there's this old PC shooter. It's a Wolfenstein game, but it's a multiplayer specific. Wolfenstein game, it's enemy territory.
Yeah.
Um, and in the like biography or like description of the covert class in that game, the word agent is in there, and I was 4 years old, and I was like, that word is cool, and then it has been my name
Right on. Yeah. Okay.
since then. Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's dope.
and then
Okay.
when I got an Xbox and I needed to make like an Xbox Live account, just Agent was obviously taken, so I just slapped the 7300 at the end because it's my birthday.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's, but yeah. And so yeah, do you have like a first tournament story? Like yeah.
For Melee specifically,
Oh, because you
my
started in
first
Halo,
tournament.
right? So yeah, you probably going
Well,
to different
I actually
tournaments.
entered a Brawl tournament before I ever played Melee
Oh, okay.
competitively.
Yeah.
This is another like ancient internet thing at this point. It's sad to call stuff from the 2000s ancient, but we're there.
Right. We're Unk
There was
now.
a website called All Is Brawl,
Uh-huh.
and I was on there. It was like Anthers Ladder before Anthers Ladder, but it was just for Brawl.
Hmm.
And I entered like some of the Wi-Fi tournaments on there. I got shit on because I was 8,
Yeah.
but that's like the first tournament I entered that was for Smash. And then I think 2015, I entered my first Melee tournament. I didn't
Okay.
go out too, so we take that.
There you go. What yeah, well, how'd you like Brawl? Like just kind of how long was that chapter for you? And like all I know is Meta Knight was super broken. I never played too much of it besides PM, but
Yeah, I mean, it was short-lived.
yeah.
I was 8, 9 years old, so I didn't really know how to articulate it or like explain it to people. But I just like I could just feel that Melee was better.
Yeah, I remember like you could fall over in Brawl. That was pretty annoying. Yeah.
Yep.
Right on. Um, yeah, I'm going through. So first, and then, yeah, I guess the moment you realized you were actually, yeah, I mean, what are we talking, top 20 in the world, or at least like you were, really had potential to get there, you know?
It comes and it goes. I think even to this day, I still have moments where
Oh,
I
wow.
realize that that's the case after like kind of losing faith in it. But that's like part of competing.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know, the first time where I was like, oh shit, I might be able to fuck people up. I would have to think about that. It might be maybe like late 2016.
Oh, wow. Okay. So pretty early, like about a year into it.
Yeah, I would say late 2016. There were some net play tournaments back then. They were called Salty Melee, and I think I had some good runs where I was like, oh shit, I'm starting to punch up a little bit now.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, so what was that like? You just kind of like, out reading like most people you run into or just out playing them? Like, were you always best at like tech or like neutral mind games or just positioning or, what was your, yeah, and then how did that kind of lead to the realization, I guess?
I think in that time period, like 2016, 2017, like my movement was just really starting to come together, and it was an
Okay.
easier era to play the game. Like people
Right.
people weren't as smart as they are now, so I kind of just like would completely bulldoze people
Okay.
by making combo videos out of all of them. I would say in 2017 for sure, we can. I'll have to find it. It won't be hard to find, but there is verifiable data that I was the best player, like net play tournament wise in 2017.
Oh, wow.
Just off of that alone, and then I kind of quit the game for a while because I was going to college. But I think I would like to think that I was like top 100 level that year. When I came back, I was shit, but it's just because
Okay.
the game got so much more
The meta,
complex.
yeah, the meta developed
Yeah.
and they, yeah, dang, that brought up a question. What, yeah, like, so what did you do, I guess, and I think that's even the next question, but like, to practice because I mean that was definitely before Uncle Punch and stuff. Like I know the best kind of hidden boss, where I live, he used to say something like he would put like rubber bands on the computer's controllers to practice like shield pressure and really janky
Oh, that's
stuff before
crazy.
yeah, I know, right? But he's amazing. And so it's like but what like people had to do kind of back in the day like that to really like just kind of get solid. Like I mean you said movement is your was your your kind of expertise that set you apart. But yeah, just for like grinding and practicing, like did you have routines or and then even like up until now, like what does that look like or what did it used to look like?
Well, in the beginning, I didn't have a CRT anymore when I started really wanting to try a melee, so I was literally practicing tech skill on the living room like flat screen TV,
Oh wow.
which was not great. But
Yeah,
by the time I started hopping onto Anthers, it's like we had 20XX by then, which was like the
right,
Uncle Punch before Uncle Punch. And some people say it's like better for certain things, but that's like a whole other
right.
uh, thing to get into. But we had 20XX, and it's just I would just play a lot, play people a lot, and when I'm not playing against somebody else, I would just load up an empty game with like a training mode CPU and just run around and try to do the craziest stuff that I can.
Yeah.
And over time, you just like get better and better at it.
What was yeah, that was what I was gonna ask. Is like so you were always Fox and like pretty much always and no big secondaries or like character switches.
I dabbled,
Yeah,
but for the most part, it was always Fox.
right on.
I was actually watching EVO 2013 like as it happened, and it was when Mango Wave Shine Up Smash Armada. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna only play Fox.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, that was pretty hype. Um,
Yep.
yeah, man. Cool. Yeah, we're getting through this. Yeah, biggest win and biggest losses, in kind of your whole career so far, and what you learned from it.
I mean, the biggest win is probably pretty clearly beating OPSA.
Oh, that's hype. When was that?
That was in 2024. I kind of haven't.
Oh, dang. So that
I
definitely
haven't really
wasn't like,
reached like that level of flow state on land since, but we'll make it happen eventually.
yeah, man.
Um,
What tournament was
the
that?
biggest losses are there's so many to pick. Honestly, I've lost more melee than most people have played. I think. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
no worries. I mean, if there's just like one that stood out or one that like you really learned from, like, maybe I should start integrating this or, think about it differently or something. Or just a top player that stands out. I don't know. Yeah,
Uh,
it's all good.
this one doesn't necessarily hurt because it was. I think I played well and it was a good set, but I'll just mention it because it was super recent. But I was like last hit game 5 with Rat Monster like just a couple weeks ago at Supernova,
Oh, that's
and
hype.
yeah, I think I played pretty well the entire set. I would say like who knows what other people think. I would say I outplayed in every game except game 4. It just didn't go my way.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, what's
I don't
just
know.
like as a casual, like what's it like playing against him? I mean, he just looks so overwhelming and fast and crazy and reaction speed, because he's so young and stuff like that. Is that kind of what it feels like playing him, or is it just more kind of like making sure
I
you're
mean, I'm
not?
not. I'm not trying to discredit him. He's obviously insane, but I'm used to playing him. We played a decent amount over the years, so like it doesn't
Right on.
really catch me by surprise, so to speak. Like I actually, he might say the same thing if you ever ask him. I think he finds it funny that like he can get into Zane's head a little bit, but he really like kind of it doesn't affect the same things. Don't really move me.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm probably a little bit more comfortable against Luigi than some of these top players are. Obviously, maybe someone listening to this is like, well, you lost, but I'm actually up on him lifetime.
Yeah, I mean, whatever, last stock, I mean, that's nothing. That's basically just like a coin toss at that point. They yeah, and I mean, Fox is supposed to just like blow him up, right? I mean, like it's crazy that he can even just keep it close like that against decent players. Like, what do you think he does differently that people didn't do for the last 99% of the time that Melee's been around?
I think a lot of Luigi players just never. They just maybe this is something I can't say for certain because I don't play a lot of PM, but his I think a lot of the things he does movement wise come from PM, and it catches a lot of people slipping. If you just like pay attention to the way he wave lands off platforms and always picks the right aerial at the right time. I mean, Luigi's aerials are pretty forgiving, but he definitely knows how to abuse that and just like he uses the platforms as a trap basically.
Yeah,
People are kind of becoming more aware of it, but like it's still like a scary spot that he's always going to force. I think that's probably the best thing he does that a lot of other Luigis don't do. They kind of like they try to stay grounded. You may have heard the cliche that a lot of people parrot. Like a lot of people jokingly say that Luigi is like a rook in chess because he like only
Right.
moves horizontally, but
And up and down.
Rebem gets around that by just like spamming flat wavelengths.
Okay, yeah. No, that was a good, yeah, I've heard that, and that was a good kind of analogy because I mean, and then I guess even up and down because like even his nair kind of hits you up, and his down smash hits you straight up, so it's kind of
Yep.
like a big cross, and then but yeah, you can't really do diagonal or but yeah, yeah, in his up B, yeah, there's so many ways that kind of feed into that analogy, but so if you're ready for that, then I guess that's a good way to just kind of. I don't know why he blows up Zane so hard. Maybe it's something about Marth, and it's just like Marth doesn't have good ways to kind of protect. I mean, you would think he does because he has the sword. He can just kind of put it out when Luigi's gonna scoot forward at you or scoot back. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's. I even feel like Luigi Captain Falcon is kind of strange. Like there's just like it's not just 50-50 like most matchups. It's like or it's like there's definitely kind of a. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good
Yeah,
analogy between Marth and
I'm not
Falcon
sure.
versus Luigi,
I
but yeah,
I can only speculate to be honest. Like I really only feel like I have any true authority to speak on
right.
things regarding Fox. I don't want to
Yeah,
like say the wrong thing about Martha and Falcon and
no
sound like an
worries.
idiot because I probably will.
Well, no, yeah, we should make use of your Fox knowledge as the expert here. What yeah, do you have any kind of hot takes on just matchups with Fox then, versus I know kind of Leffen made a big deal about Marth, but do you have any kind of just
No, I
um
think Leffen's a complete pussy about it. Honestly, I don't think Fox Martha is that bad. I think it's a completely fine matchup as long as you know are playing well.
yeah,
Um, I think Fox mostly beats everyone in the game,
yeah,
but I do think he loses to Falco,
that's interesting.
and I do think he loses to Samus. People have clowned me for that, but I'm
Wow,
gonna
that's
stand by it
interesting.
because well, I have to have a hot take.
Even
And
not just because someone maybe they're a Fox and they're not ready, with the matchup knowledge. Even like both players at top level, like Samus just has the tools to really do some damage. That's kind of what you're saying.
I think so. I think it's really annoying.
Yeah, yeah. Down smash, I guess yeah. Charge shot. I mean, I don't. Grab seems just so slow for Samus. Like I don't know, but in up B
Yeah,
out
if
of
you roll
shield and stuff.
through, it's like
Yeah,
you can kind of react to it and roll through, but
right.
there are other problems.
Yeah. Guess her name's pretty good. I don't know. Yeah. No, I've seen some really good Samuses. But yeah. So I guess we're through. Yeah. Most important tech skill then for Fox, or just like stuff to lab out, or stuff to have. I know I play a little bit of Fox, and I felt like when I learned how to jump cancel up smash, then like that was huge for me, and that helped make a
Yeah,
big difference. But yeah, stuff like that, for Fox.
I think probably the most important thing is just being good at wave shining. I think if you can wave shine people, then your combos are immediately going to get insane. Obviously, this won't work on Spacies, but everybody else, if you can wave shine, then you could probably
Right.
make a combo video like this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Wave Shine is super fun. That's like the most melee thing ever. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, I guess like mistakes that you see other foxes make, that stuff they neglect or stuff they're not ready for or stuff that you just kind of get irked when you see them like lower level. The plebs.
Um,
Guess yeah, I don't know, movement or anything stand out.
there's like a lot of things I don't like about Fox players. To
Yeah.
be honest, I think most Fox players are pretty lame. I would have to narrow it down to one thing though.
No, that counts. Like they choose him for the wrong reason. They think he's just the best and they'll just automatically win and not know it's all the work involved and stuff. Like yeah.
I think I mean this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen in a game that's pushing 30 years old, but
Yeah.
it's if you watch a lot like Fox has been homogenized more than any other character, I think. Um, and very rarely do you really get to see like somebody's actual soul when they're playing Fox anymore. It still can happen. I think Sensei is a great example of someone who's doing it
Yeah, he's so
still.
hyped.
Um, this could also just be me being a hater. Maybe it's not this bad, but I feel as though like a Fox player comes on the screen, it's like, all right, well, I already really kind of know what I'm about to watch. Whereas someone like Sunsei, like, I'm seeing something new every time.
I mean, I'm surprised if. I mean, I'm always kind of surprised that Fox is number one. I guess even though he has all the, speed and shine and everything. But I just like because his combos aren't just like his brain dead obvious press the button and win peach down smash or Falco pillars and stuff like but so like you have to be just I feel like you have to be a lot more creative with Fox. You have to like stream like every combo is kind of different and it's like you really watch your opponent and be ready for different positions to do it up tilt and then chain it into whatever and like Falco's,
Yep.
there's so many just cut and paste that fit for so many situations. So I'm super impressed by Fox, like good Fox players, and I just feel like it's
I think all of the top Fox players are very good at creating something new in the moment when they have to. I think
yeah,
Mogi does this, and Cody got really good at it. He wasn't always. Cody himself would tell you this that he like was just like a full hop spammer, but like
yeah,
as soon as he like started
well,
doing new things,
Z
like
jumping,
kind of broke the wall.
yeah. No, he's got an interesting story. He's kind of like Zayn, recently, and then just got godly, and yeah, you wonder what kind of was involved in that. But yeah, what's your thought on Z jumping? Do you use it, or is it? Do you even think it's good, or what?
No, I don't use it. I play the game like I hold the controller mostly
Right.
completely normally. Like occasionally I'll switch my grip if I like feel like I have to or want to.
Yeah,
But
that's
90%
interesting.
of the set I'm just like standard grip, stand out.
Yeah,
Uh, I would prefer to live in a world where we all played on OEM,
right.
but I know that's not realistic.
Yeah,
So I kind of just live with the rules that we have, even though I don't want to deal with box players or suppers.
right.
I would rather just play melee as melee is. But
Yeah, it kind of feels like
listen, I know there are other factors. We're going to shrink our shrinking game if we ban box.
yeah,
So
yeah, it feels
it
like
is what it is.
kind of the steroids of our game or whatever performance enhancing, versus natural bodybuilding type. Yeah,
Yeah,
uh,
and I mean, like it's on me too. I should just win anyway. But
yeah, yeah. Or just sell your soul and start doing it. Mod your controller.
no, I'm not doing that. I'm already in too deep.
It's all good. Yeah, that's the whole point. It's like people who play Melee, they want to play the same thing they've been playing for the last couple of decades, or if they didn't, they play one of the new games that comes out. So I feel that. But yeah, yeah, a couple more. Oh yeah, stage ban philosophy. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's kind of a set. I'm not even great at this part, but like there's this, people say Fox is best on Stadium and like don't choose FD and stuff like that. Do you just kind of go with the standard choices there? Or?
Well, I think personally, and this is like kind of crazy as someone who's from New York, because in New York we all love Battlefield, but I actually hate Battlefield, and I think Battlefield is Fox's worst stage by far.
Oh wow.
And in more matchups, in most matchups, more often than not, I just ask if the other person wants to start Fountain because I think it's way better. I really
Okay.
don't like Battlefield at all.
Do people go for that a lot? The fountain?
Most of the Marth players and Shake players will take it, yeah.
Right on. Dang, that's interesting. So even I feel like SFAT would agree with that. Like, so you don't think FD is that bad? I mean, Cody does pretty great at it.
I think
Definitely.
FD, as long as I think FD's fine. I think
Yeah,
like obviously, I'll just use Fox Marth as the example. Like, yes, he chain grabs you, but your sharking is so much easier.
yeah. Just from one standard height. Yeah, I get. Yeah, hard for him to get down to use the platforms or anything. And yeah, I
Yep.
get that. Right on. They Oh, and yeah. What do you think is the worst matchup? And not even just Foxes, but just like the one that you maybe hate the most, or and then kind of what do you do to help mitigate that?
Uh, well, I would probably, like, as I mentioned, it might just be Samus or it might be Link. Neither of
Oh
those are a
wow.
good time. You're just fighting a Mega Man boss that doesn't die.
Yeah, because they're weight and
I would
everything
say
and
one
their
of those two.
projectiles. Like they can zone you out with the projectiles, and they're kind of hard, heavy to kill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
Annoying
it's not why I
recoveries.
picked up melee. I'll say that.
Oh wow, even worse than Puff then. Yeah,
I enjoy fighting Puff. Puff's not that bad.
yeah. I mean, because Fox is all about killing off the top and stuff, and Puff is kind of susceptible to that. So right
Yeah,
on.
I have no Puff players. I have no issue with you.
Oh wow, the one person doesn't quit out. But
Yeah.
right on. And then yeah, I mean, I guess you're seeing these games in the background. Do you have any comments on just like as a top player, kind of give us a window into like what you're. I mean, are you seeing this one right now on the screen?
Yeah. It's a little laggy, but I'm
Yeah,
seeing it.
sorry. Yeah, I mean, like, what do you remember playing this game, or what you were looking out for, or what like kind of goes through your mind when you're, for example, playing this one?
Yeah, this was actually a cool set. This is a net play tournament from 2022. I just uploaded it to my own channel because I believe it was my first top 100 win when I came back to the game.
Yeah,
So I was pretty geeked. I was like, oh shit, uh, we got one.
hell yeah.
There were many more to follow, but I just uploaded this one because it was the first. I It's hard to see because the game is like the feed of the game is a little laggy, but
Sorry.
I remember when this set ended, I was pretty proud of like just how patient I was.
Yeah, yeah, pretty good against Peach, or was this Peach pretty good?
Yeah, this is B-Bets. B-Bets is a great player.
Oh, okay.
Just just won the biggest rivals tournament, I believe.
Oh wow.
So like, obviously a talented competitor.
Yeah, yeah, he's doing some chain grabs and some edge guarding and stuff, but so it looks like you come back from this. It's down 2-1.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, that's hype. We gotta make sure to keep that on the screen. But yeah, man. So you don't mind Peach too bad? Just kind of in general.
No, as long as they're not on box, I think Fox Peach is super fun. It gets a little annoying when they're on box, but
Oh, that's
I feel like
interesting.
I'm kind of sounding like a massive hater.
No, no worries. That's I'm sure that's probably most of the community. I mean, because even boxes was kind of a recent change and everything.
Well, I mean they've been around for a decade now, but
Oh wow.
I was I was like I quit the game for 4 of those years though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I felt like
It's like it's been an adjustment.
or maybe they were just only legalized sooner than that. I don't know, but yeah, or just like I got big or something. Oh, who knows? Maybe I'm just super out of touch. But right on. Yeah, this is hype. So yeah, you totally already did the comeback. You just one more hit left. You just outplaying him. Um, there you go. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I don't know how long we are into this, but yeah. Do you have any kind of for I guess the upcoming year or whatever? Like we have the top 100 right here. Like do you have any kind of underrated characters that you think could shoot up, or do you have any just favorite players you want to talk about, or interesting stuff going on here with the um top 100 or so or whatever?
um, like who do I think could go way higher? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I guess. Like, what do you think maybe the top 3 or 5 could look like? Oh, wow, Salt's top 5 right now, or a lot, damn. Well, like, what do you think maybe the top 5 could look like, who knows, a year from now or something like that, or even, or
Mm,
anything, top 20 or whatever?
well, I think the current state of our game is that IBDW is unbeatable unless he has a diarrhea parasite.
It's
And then Zane is like
the new
usually
tech.
number two unless Hungry Box is playing great. And then it's kind of a free for all after that. I would imagine that's my perception of the
Yeah,
power scaling right now. I think any of these people that are on the screen, if they're playing really well, could win a major. I
yeah.
think it wouldn't shock me if one day Moki woke up and just 3 out everybody. It wouldn't shock me if Ossifi did it. I mean,
Also, by super
I think
hype.
all
Yeah,
these players are kind of at the caliber where
yeah.
they could just wake up and it could be their day.
It's not like back in the Five Gods where they're just, leaks in front of everyone else. It's like, yeah, Cody's crazy. I feel like keep hearing little talk about him retiring at some point, so that would be interesting. I can't believe HBox is number 2 right now, and but yeah, I always thought Zane was right there, but But yeah,
It's because $100 just won CEO.
oh, I see. It's like super recency bias type of rankings.
Yeah, I think when the official ranking comes out, unless $100 wins
Right.
Riptide and Tipped Off, I think Zane will still be number two. But I could be wrong. I don't. I'm not the expert on
Yeah.
where people will land exactly on a ranking.
No worries. Yeah, and Nikki too. I mean, he's amazing, and I think anyone who's that good with ices after wobbling his band. I mean, but yeah, he could. Yeah, any of these guys could really. Dang, Mewtwo King's almost not even in the top 20 anymore. But haven't even heard of Eat Poodle. But
That's a Barth player from my region. He's pretty good.
oh, nice. Yeah, I got it. And then oh yeah, current events and drama. I guess the only thing that comes up to mind is, what's your understanding of? I mean, you don't even have to make an opinion if you don't want to, but of that Cody thing, like, I mean, I was kind of confused by it. I watched it like 10 times trying to figure out what even happened because HBox like looked over at him and then he got scared like after like HBox saw it coming or something, and the whole thing was just like a mind fuck. And it
Yeah,
was
I don't
interesting.
know why people are like so up in arms and angry about it. To be like, the first
Yeah,
when I watched it live, I was just confused. I was literally like,
right.
"What the fuck just happened?" But I honestly think it's hilarious. It's one of the funniest things that's ever happened, and some people are somehow angry about it. I think
Yeah,
it's so funny that
right.
as Juan is looking directly into Cody's eyes, he just stares him without looking. That fries me every time I watch it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious.
Juan is a different type of person. He's interesting. But
He's a legend.
I mean, honestly, I think every single second he gave was just like out of grace. Like every single second that he wasn't hitting him was, just like a gift that he didn't have to do. Because I mean, the game's playing and nothing illegal happened, and he could have just kept fighting. And you don't have any grounds to just kind of stop the game out of nowhere just because you got
Yeah.
some.
It just kills me because Juan doesn't say a word. He just looks at him the entire time while hitting him.
It's like an experiment. Like he looks, yeah, right.
Relax. Like,
Yeah, he's like,
if people are mad about that, I think they should just relax. Like,
yeah.
we're
People
good.
people have no room for whatever, no benefit of the doubt for Cody after just in general, the various dramas and stuff. The people just kind of look for a
Yeah,
reason to dogpile onto him. But
definitely.
yeah, I mean, which I freaking melee. We're all about canceling people and just talking bad about people. We're all freaking nerds and like the misfits. We're freaking stinky melee players. Like, and we should be way more accepting about how weird each other are and stuff like that. But that's my
Yeah,
little
it's
take
like,
on it.
I mean, it's been a problem for years now. Where
Yeah,
I mean, this is why a lot of people, like top players or community figures or whatever, like interact with social media as little as possible because like you just never know when people are gonna like jump down your throat. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. You gotta like be like whatever Trump or Mango and just like not even get phased by any bad news and just keep on rolling and don't give it power and then it like doesn't have power and but
Yeah.
type of thing. But yeah, I mean, last couple questions, I guess. Goals for your gaming career. Like, what do you want this to turn into? Do you see a future? Do you just do it for fun? Do you try to be like an online personality like some of these guys? I feel like all the money in Melee is about. I mean, if you even look at it like that, isn't like streaming and content and so
Hmm.
but getting face out there where you just
Yeah.
play for
Yeah.
fun and super
I
good
don't
online.
really have much interest in being a
Yeah.
influencer or like a fucking. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I really don't care for. I'm not looking for attention.
Right.
I would just like to compete. So that's kind of the
Hell
only thing
yeah.
I care about, and I want to get better at doing that.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, the goal was to be the best player in the world, obviously, because I was fucking 12.
Yeah.
But I'm 26 years old now, and I have other things to do.
Well, you got
So,
pretty close, man.
I think it still could happen. Like,
Yeah.
I think I'm good enough at the game to where it could happen, and I have access to more resources than almost anyone in the community. So I very well could, and I will still try.
You mean like people to play against, like top player practice, or how do you mean?
Yeah, and information.
Right on. Yeah,
Um,
that's great.
so, like, I would say my goal is I would like to have a run at a major where it's like, you know, how do I say it? It's like I want one run at like a bigger tournament where everybody's like, oh, okay, like this was a crazy run. And then I think if I have that, I think I would, you know, kind of be in a spot where no matter what happens going forward, I can kind of be okay with where I might put this game.
Hell yeah, get your JMOOC Genesis run and then just kind of be chill after
One of
that.
those would be awesome. I wouldn't quit or
Right,
anything because this is
right.
this is my primary hobby, so it's always going to be there in one way or another.
But you less pressure to kind of keep grinding a million
Yeah,
hours
a
every
weight
day.
would lift off the chest for sure.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, you can do it. I mean, what do you think about, I mean, like the Slippy rankings versus, just like the people in general? I mean, I'm surprised that there's so many people that I've never heard about in the top Slippy rankings, and even the community might not, know too well. And then like, the people who are in the top, leaderboards, then they're, or whatever, just the top players, they go to tournaments in person and stuff, and they're just like super well known and like micro celebrities. But I mean, and this guy Zion, I know people whatever hate him, he's like a Nazi or who knows whatever, but it's like that'd be a super interesting interview to have. I'm trying to highlight like the people that are lesser known or who kicked out, but they're just beasts at melee like you. And so yeah, I mean, what do you think
Yeah,
about?
Zion's definitely instant game, like probably would be top 15, top 10, maybe a little
Damn.
higher.
So
If
not even okay. So this doesn't mean like he could be like Cody Schwab level right now or something. I mean, like not
I
even
mean, maybe
close,
he
right?
could, but he
Well,
has a lot of like, as you mentioned, he has a lot of his own issues that
right.
need to be sorted out. I'm not sure if they will be.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I mean, of course, it's been a while. It seems like I feel like he's probably pretty young if saying stuff like that.
yeah, he
Yeah,
is. He's pretty young.
yeah. But
Um,
who knows?
I've played him across the flips of the calendar from Anther's Ladder to now. He's pretty young, I think, even still. I don't even
Yeah.
know if he can legally buy a drink yet.
Oh wow. Dang. So he could have a whole nother chapter of maturity one day, and just be a pretty interesting. You know,
Well,
who
we'll
knows?
see.
Right, famous. But yeah, I mean, and so Ginger's number two on here, but he's whatever top 20 to 30 or so. I don't know, like right now. So I don't know. These leaderboards are just kind of like, if there's going to be some secret person who comes out and could just beat everyone in the world, it's like it would be here, but still you don't know how much this really means versus like actual tournaments and stuff. And,
Yeah, I wouldn't put too much stock into this specifically.
yeah,
It's definitely it'll paint you a picture, but it's not the whole story.
yeah. I mean, right on. Well, no, you should be proud of this, man. Grandmaster top 15 in the world. You should, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, dude. I'm trying to.
Oh
I think
yeah.
the season ends in October, and I'm trying to end the season like at least top five. I was I think actually when you messaged me to do this, I was at number five, and then I
Oh
took two
wow.
bad losses that just like nuked my elo.
I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's what really kind of right. And then a lot of these people are like secret, like Cinder. I couldn't find anything about
That's a lot.
them.
That's a lot.
Lot. Oh, okay. And then Fat Labrador, and I guess I'm sure we know who Axe Pizza
That's
is.
the Samus is Morse code.
Oh, okay. There you go. And Purpose, because like you can't even find this stuff online, like on
Yeah,
Reddit or
Purpose
anything.
is OKP. I think he's a ranked. He might be ranked, but he's like a top 30 level Pikachu player.
Dang, I might have to get you to send me some of those after this because this Ninja and Tiffany. Well, yeah, yeah. If you can send me some of the, I know this is yeah. Well, it even says right there Salt, but and then
Yep.
Free Palestine's pretty famous, but Chu. But yeah, yeah, yeah. You were definitely way higher in a couple leagues ago. It's all good. And then
Yeah,
yeah,
I was having a computer issues and took two losses, but we'll be all right.
I can feel you on that. I'm on my super bad of high five. I played like two games of Slippy and it couldn't even. But and then yeah, burnout and balance. What do you do to kind of? I mean, you sound like you're in a pretty balanced place, but life wise and stuff. But what do do you ever get burned out on melee, or do you? What are some
Absolutely.
things to kind of just advice for community stuff like that?
Yeah, and earlier in my 20s when I started playing again, like I was often just like frustrated and just annoyed with the game because I was like I play a lot. Like I have I have an insane amount of hours logged. Like every year when I post my Slippy rep, it's like pushing 1,000 hours just on Slippy. That's not even counting LAN or any other like form of playing the game. So, I would often just get to a point where like I'm just like not like I'm just spinning my tires essentially, and that would lead to like me being very very frustrated, um, which eventually obviously turns into burnout.
Yeah.
I think I've gotten better at managing it though. Now that my frontal lobe is done, like I'll still like I'm a competitor. I'm still gonna get annoyed or frustrated to a degree, but it's like I don't know. It is just a video game.
Yeah. Perspective. Yeah, that's good. Right on. Yeah, I mean, and then anything else you wanted to bring up or talk about or just shout out or, 'cause I got a small channel, but I mean, I'm gonna just title this, the Agent7300 interview, and it'll be, I don't know if you've done interviews before, but, if anyone looks you up, it could turn into like the top result, for stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you having me. Like
Yeah,
this is
man,
fun.
totally.
I enjoy doing stuff like this too.
Oh yeah,
As far as shout outs go, I mean, there are a lot of people that help you along the way when you're trying to get good at something like this. I could name hundreds of people, so
yeah,
I kind of don't want to start
right.
because I'll be here all day. But like so many of my friends and fellow competitors have pushed me to be a better Fox player and a better human being.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, because then we can just say you know who you are instead of like naming some people and then some people feel left out. But they do.
Yeah, exactly.
They know who they
I
are.
think that's exactly what I was thinking.
Right. Oh yeah, they know who they are, and
They all know.
they made the difference.
Those who know.
Oh yeah. But well, yeah, right on, man. This has been dope. It's the first interview I ever did. I just, like I say, trying to, you know, whatever kind of document the different interesting hidden bosses out there in the community, and let people know it's not all just, Zane and Cody, and there's a lot of super hype people out there that can swipe from, out of nowhere, and yeah, just so keep. But yeah, thanks a lot, man. And yeah, I mean, unless there's anything else you want to say, I mean, I'll just let you go. It's been, I guess, 45 minutes right now, and
Yeah, no,
yeah,
this was a pleasure. I
oh yeah,
appreciate you having me. I don't have anything, you
totally,
know, on
totally,
on on the mind that's like pressing that I need to speak to the people about. But
right.
I appreciate everybody who likes the gameplay and want to keep trying.
Oh yeah, so much melee to be played. But yeah,
Thanks.
right on, man. Yeah, nice to meet you, bro. And yeah, anytime. Yeah, I'm in New York, and I go to whatever local or something, I'll invite you, and yeah,
For sure, bro.
I'll bring my SpongeBob Slippy pack and
Let's go.
can play my Squidward. But right on, bro. All right, man. Thanks
All
a
right, dude.
lot.
Thank you so much.
Totally, you too, man. Yeah, I'll have this up in a couple of days to just do some edits. But right on, man. Take it easy, bro.
Perfect. I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna go grab some lunch.
Oh yeah. All right, man. Peace.